射击速度提升，这倒是还行啊。个人模组，生命值提升30而已，有点不怎么样，不咋地。记录与研究。法登局长照片。变成局长了。换登机。热线。永无止境的磨难。
My reflection trapped in the darkness of the coffee I nurse. The rain turns the lights of the city into a mosaic on the windows. The day's paper lists all the things wrong in the world. The list grows longer by the day. The difference between the morning and the night. Coffee. Whiskey. No other difference. The alarm goes off at 5 a.m. It feels like I just closed my eyes. It's dark. I sit up on the bed in the gloom. I get up, I shower. The driver waits for me downstairs, takes me to the oldest house. An old man stares at me in the car window. It's raining. It's dark. Late at night, he brings me back here. It's not a home, it's a room where I sleep in. Waking up just as tired as I was before going to bed. Endless grind.
未来。简单来说，失效那个时候在。哎呦，后面有那个三角形的那个哦，这倒是真的，整个都变成了他的办公室了。
Shawshank Redemption. That's the name of the movie I was thinking of earlier. Not important, but that was it.
失效还在。大家可以回家啦，开不开心？
I heard you closed the Hiss portal, or whatever it is we're calling it. If we could just flush out the stragglers.
So, what's next for Simon Arish?
Well, first off, I'm banning all slide projectors. That's it. Seriously, though, we need to review our protocols. Research should not be making decisions that endanger the entire Bureau, fuck it, the entire fucking world, without some serious oversight.
I think Pope would agree. Certain people in the Bureau have been working in the shadows for too long.
And I'd like to make these HRAs part of the mandatory Bureau uniform. They're not stylish, but better safe than sorry.
I don't think anyone will complain. Not after this. What are your thoughts on me serving as director?
Well, I couldn't be more excited. I mean, look, don't get me wrong, Trench was fine, but well, you pulled us back from the brink. Well, I'm honored to serve, ma'am. I mean, fuck, shit. Phaeton. Sorry.
He'll get it one day.
So, what's the situation in my bureau, Arish?
The situation is we repairs it's gonna take just to get this place up and running again.
But is it doable?
Of course it is. You just might need to tell some rangers to grab a wrench, once they're done hunting is.
Did anyone ever mention to you that Darling was using the slide projector?
Salvador never did, but I doubt he even knew. Look, I'm well aware that it's our job to study and contain the things that we don't understand, but some of the things that Darling did were way outside of our mission statement. Look, these things are not toys, and acting like they are is only ever gonna end one way. At least Pope seems to understand that.
Well, it's secure now. No one can reach it without my say-so.
But thank Christ for that.
Marshall's been missing for a while now. Any ideas where she could be?
The last time I saw her was in maintenance when I was leading the Rangers out of the Atlas. Yeah, I told her it wasn't safe, but she said she had to go check on something.
看来我们还有支线可以解。
Marshall is not the kind of person you question. Kind of intimidating, you know? But, she was by herself. If that helps at all.
Not really, but thanks.
Hopefully she turns up.
I'll see you later.
耶、恭喜大家！哇，都可以开开心心的。新界制造物，有了有了有了！干你娘！损坏样本要3个，操你妹！我决定再去刷损坏样本啦！穿刺是真的好用啊！好了好了，升级。耶，这样我就可以做这些了，不错。对吼，还有点唱机的世界可以去研究。抓住加速，就这个了。哇，加86%，这个好棒！我还蛮喜欢用加速的，抓住的。生命值回复有没有比较强的？42，没有。这是什么？生命值提升是那个。丢质能量，元素回复，抓住加速。还可以换衣服哎！我现在有局长套装。平民局长，星体潜水装 ，P7 候选人，还有办公室助理，呵呵呵，好好笑。技能6点可以点什么？ 毕竟我喜欢。蛮喜欢这招的。
His sightings in the Ocean View Motel. Could survivors be hiding inside?
It's possible. I remember a report about a similar incident from '84. The Bureau lost contact with a whole department during a house shift. The department head was found in the motel 2 years later. His arm stuck in the vending machine.
Make a note to send in a search party when possible.
各种不同的改变。哎，
Jesse, good to see you. We've got Dylan situated in his containment cell like you asked. I've got medical staff running tests as we speak, and I'd be happy to walk you through the details later. Other than that, what's next?
With the slide projector turned off, the hiss are shut out, but we're stuck with the ones already here. We can't lift the lockdown until they're all eradicated. If any hiss ever got out, that would be the end of everything.
Well, eliminating them all will take time. Look, I'll do what I can on my end, but my research is progressing slower than I'd like.
I think I can help with that. I am making you the head of research, effective immediately. I want you to use everything the Bureau has, every resource, every confidential scrap of data, and find a way to keep the hiss out for good.
That's... Really? I mean, yes, I can certainly... Yes! Yes, I accept.
You'll do great. Besides, I didn't really have anyone else lined up.
I'm honored, Jesse, really. Thank you.
虽然我不知道你老板去了哪里，但反正以后你就坐你老板的位置，开心吧？
Do you remember Mr. Tomasi, the head of communications? The hiss he was changed into showed up in containment, near the turntable.
I'll take care of it. That thing's not getting away this time.
I've heard reports about his particular use of language and intonation when repeating the hiss babbling. The biological and behavioral distinctions between different hiss-corrupted individuals is truly fascinating. I wonder if I could categorize the data.
And she's already off on her own thing.
托马西先生。
How do you feel about me taking over as director?
You act like it just happened. You've been director since we first met, remember? I'm still thrilled. Nothing's changed. Not for me.
新的局
But the
长，
Bureau has changed. Trench and Darling are gone. Their knowledge, anything not written down, disappeared with them. They knew the Bureau better than anyone.
They're the Bureau's past, Emily. We won't operate like they did.
现在是我
We'll
们的
learn
时
from their
代。
mistakes. We'll be better than they ever were. We won't ever be like them.
毕竟他们两个都疯了。
When the hiss got into my head, I saw some weird things. I think Darling even spoke to me. Does that make any sense to you?
Empirically, no, but phantom voices as well as hallucinatory states are not uncommon here. And considering the forces that Dr. Darling was working with, he could have been transferred to a different plane of consciousness, physically or otherwise.
And that doesn't upset you?
Oh, very. And the fact that he hid those forces from me, it's infuriating. But Darling's dream was always to look beyond our reality. This time he may have taken a step too far, but as long as his consciousness can perceive his surroundings, I'm sure he's loving it.
Maybe Darling was just trying to protect you from the darker side of his work.
Fuck that. I'm not a child. Like, don't just assume I'm gonna consider something morally repugnant.
Which it all was.
Which it all was, of course.
How was Dylan?
The same. I can't detect any Hiss activity, but his physiology has certainly been altered by it. And I can't tell if his brain activity is genuine or simply the aftermath of the Hiss, like spasms. Dylan could wake up tomorrow for all I know. I really can't say.
Then I just have to wait for him. That's fair. He waited a long time for me.
But don't worry, we'll be monitoring him round the clock. If he wakes up, we'll be ready. I don't mean that in a hostile way, just... well, you know.
I hear you. My brother isn't exactly popular around here. I hope one day he'll have the chance to change that. So, there was a moment after Hedron died that I couldn't feel my powers. The hiss got into my head. Just for a moment.
So that explains the HRA outage. Before we knew what was happening, the Hiss had us. They were in my head. I saw terrible things. I mean, I was about to go under forever when the Hiss was pushed back. The HRAs had come back on. Dylan vanished afterwards, and we fought off the Hiss that came after him. So if Hedron's death knocked out the HRAs, that means there must be a new local source for them to relay, which I'm guessing must be...
me.
You. Hedron is dead, assuming that word even applies to a resonant-based life form. But whatever it awakened in you, the power you call Polaris, is still active. Or at least, that's what my instruments are telling me.
I don't think we're ever gonna understand all of this. And I'm okay with that. I'm just glad you're here with me. That's good to know. Thanks, Emily. I found Dylan attacking the astral plane and the board. What was he hoping to accomplish?
Huh. Since they arrived, Hiss have been corrupting objects of power, which have an inherent link to the astral plane. Maybe their goal was to access the astral plane and the board itself.
That still doesn't tell us why.
His motives are a difficult thing to work out, but I have been digging through confidential files and noticed a strange gap in knowledge regarding the board. Looks like any data on them has either been deleted or was never gathered in the first place.
Then maybe it's time someone looked into that.
Maybe it is.
Well, I've got a bureau to run. See you soon.
Yes, ma'am, Director Faden.
Please, Emily. Not even as a joke.
嗯，有了新的任务。好啦，虽然已经结局了，但不错哦，每个人都对于
No way. This happened by accident. I'm telling you. The board arranged this to whittle down our numbers, to prepare.
Can't you just process these staff files quietly? I don't want to hear this.
You don't want to hear how we're just sheep being led to slaughter by our own ignorance? Fine, fine.
干，然后到了结局了，我还永远都没办法走过那个蘑菇世界。看你老师，这是怎么回事啊？我他妈都打到结局了，那些蘑菇我永远无法搞定。不过不错啊，不错，真的不错。太小了。等级7耶，我干你老师！ 哇，直接他妈一枪干倒我哎！过不去。看来敌人的等级也提升了。干，我永远都无法抗拒那个蘑菇。一想到我就觉得好难过。好啦，唉，结束了，剩下期就是只有刷刷东西而已，刷刷任务啊什么的。然后还有去找另外一个人，而且隔离区有一个地方我一直进不去，干妈，那里到底是哪里？看来后面还是有其他的任务。每一个地方几乎都有一个地方是我没有进去过的，感觉还有地方可以玩啊，还有任务可以玩。活动交界处，不管，我要先去刷那个。我干，也已经6点多了，有够晚了。这里是不是也会有加强的蘑菇人啊？嗨，各位蘑菇人好朋友。气球程序。 蘑菇人呢？干，所以这里都没有蘑菇人了。那我觉得这样不太好呢。而且我到现在还是搞不懂我要怎么样才能够无伤的进到那个里面，还是说无法无伤？都没有那一种拿了之后，然后就可以不怕蘑菇攻击的能力吗？长在电视机旁边，哼，还有新的电视可以看。
Building shifts occur at random and without warning, but with the Bureau's cutting-edge technology, we can stabilize the oldest house. Safe employees are happy employees. Certain rituals allow agents to navigate the oldest house as well. But accidents do happen. Trapping agents inside the walls. I heard you got stuck in your room for 3 days, Topher. Too bad you didn't have your book with you. Or any food. And remember, kids, when you feel the floor deviate, it's already much too late.
哼，一样依然诡异。最后一个我猜就是在那下面吧，长在电梯附近。哎、兄弟啊！还长在马桶附近。
This looks like a good one. That's all 5 samples. I should get these back to Underhill.
长在马桶附近，原来这里是厕所啊！我他妈怎么没有留意到有这里？干，但是我还需要腐坏样本啊！ 我他妈超缺腐坏样本。还有哪里有？
Duty down here. This place is fucking weird.
This is nothing. The clocks? No, that's weird.
What's weird about a bunch of clocks?
Shut up! I think that's the new director.
You look like a woman with mold for me.
对啊。
I found L5, but I kind of wanted to eat them.
The mold has that effect on some people. Likely due to the fact it's not actually mold, or even of this dimension. I suspect it is the result of two incompatible molecular structures, one dominant, coming into contact. I call it mold, or fungus, because it's closer in appearance and behavior than anything else we know. Except perhaps bacteria.
She reminds me of my old biology teacher.
Did you happen to meet any more members of my ranger detail?
I didn't see any rangers. Just walking mold people. Unless...
Yes. If you found mold people, you found my rangers. I refer to the creatures as hosts. They, like other unwary agents, succumbed to the appetite. But that's nothing for you to worry about. The pill I'm about to make with these samples will make the lower level perfectly safe to traverse. It has the added benefit of immunizing you against the pit's toxic.
哇，终于哦，原来是这个哦。
I should ask to see her credentials.
There. That didn't take too long now, did it? Ingest this pill, then go and find the source of the mold. Only there can we begin to understand how to stop it.
Take a mystery pill because a rude lady in a hazmat suit tells you to. Great idea, Jesse.
Ugh. Honestly, did you want me to wrap it in cheese?
Not the taste, the smell. It stinks in here now.
Good. That means the pill is working. The worse it smells, the safer you'll be. Now go. Find the source.
哇，我终于可以在那个洞里面走来走去了，呜呼！都破关了才找到这个功能，干他妈也太智障了吧！没关系啊，反正这游戏好玩的点就在于，就算你破关了，还有后续可以做，不错嘛。
I assume you'll be staying with us until the mold is eradicated.
Indeed. Until I find a permanent resolution to this pesky fungus business, I'll be here. Perhaps even beyond that, seeing as you are quite understaffed at the moment. Though I hardly have a say in my own comings or goings. Your oldest house won't open the exits until those hiss monstrosities are cleared out.
Glad to have you along for the ride. Will the mold be under control anytime soon?
We were barely containing it with weakly controlled burns. Just look at how it has spread after a few days of non-interference. It's beyond the threshold now. The floodgates are open.
So that's a no.
Americans.
With Darling gone, I'm putting Emily Pope in charge of the research sector. Are you okay with that?
Perfectly. You have pulled Excalibur from the stone, and now decree as you see fit, O Queen. What a true meritocracy we live in.
Glad to hear it. I had a dream. Or something like one. Darling was there. He told me something, but I can't remember what.
他跳舞给你看啊。
I think he's gone.
Right. Well, he's never where one expects him to be, is he? Well, thank God. I can finally stop writing these tedious reports that I'm sure he never even took the time to glance at. If you speak to him again, can you tell him I hope you found what he was looking for.
I'll try.
I should be getting back to work.
看来安德希尔也是很想念他的。好吧，我们现在终于有无畏包子的能力了，干你娘！哇，笑死了，都在破关了之后才发现了这个能力，要先解这个才拿得到。干，早知道我他妈就先解了。哦，是那个嘛，不过也没差啦。
I'll get back to more important.
会有新的敌人吗？
This must be the pit Underhill was talking about.
不知道，但我想先休息一下，晚上再来把这些支线解一解。存个档，晚上继续。